Hello everyone, welcome back. The finale is here of the most anticipated trilogy viewing experience of all of the internet. And that's me, John, of Some Internet Show, watching every single Lord of the Rings movie for the first time. I know, I'm just as excited as you are. Give me my expectations real quick, and then we're just gonna hop into the, review of me watching it as I watch it. And then I'll give you a quick review of what I thought afterwards. And then, I'll tell you about what I'm going to watch next for the first time. So here we go. I'm expecting a lot to happen with Frodo. I'm expecting some quality kind of adventure-esque, ideas and things to happen. What kind of ideas? To save everybody and to stop Sauron's army. From stopping killing everybody and taking over the world. And then, we in Middle Earth. We don't want that. We don't want Middle Earth taken over, do we? Do you? I hope not, because I don't. I want to go back to the Shire. That's my whole point of this movie. I want to see Frodo go home. I want to see Sam, Frodo, and the whole Shire celebrate in his honor. And then we see everybody all happy. That's great. That's what we want. I do want to see Aragorn do some amazing, war-esque things. I want to see Legolas just arrow people from a distance. Great. I want everybody to win, except, obviously, Sauron's army and the enemy. We know that. I'm done rambling. I hope you're still watching this after that, because that was a lot to handle for this time being of this video. Let's get into the video. I'm going to see you very shortly as to my reaction into the final Lord of the Rings movie, The Return of the King. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
So, this is the finale. I sound so excited this because I'm already almost an hour into this. No, I can't math. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm watching the final Lord of the Rings movie, The Return of the King. So expect a video tomorrow on that, and if not, most likely tomorrow, and if at the latest Friday. But I'm watching it now. So far, I'm about, 20, a good half hour, 45 minutes in. Liking it so far. Not sure what's exactly how this is all going to pan out, but I'll check in a little bit later to let you know what else is going on. Right, so a little bit farther into the movie. It's been about 35 minutes or so since I've last posted. I'm not liking how they're doing Sam in this movie right now. I've never been the biggest fan of Sam in this whole trilogy so far, but damn, they just played Frodo and Gollum just played the shit out of Sam. I get why, but damn, I'm starting to feel a little sad though for Sam. I'm on Sam's team, but damn, they're doing him dirty, and I'm not here for that at all. Before I get into the review of, me watching The Return of the King, from a Lord of the Rings trilogy, I want to address what the hell I'm wearing. Now, it's a blanket I bought. It's extremely comfortable and not feeling super great. So that's just what this is right now. I know if I look weird, I look stupid, I apologize. It's just the energy that I'm having right now. So let's get to the video. Here we go. I do want to say to all the fans of Sam Wise throughout this whole trilogy, I do want to apologize. I kind of gave Sam flack in the previous video I did, and if you haven't seen my first and second video of me reacting and watching the Lord of the Rings movies, the links will be down below. After finishing this movie, I do have a greater respect for Sam Wise and everything he's done, and it also helps me kind of respect him in the first and second movie too as well. I get what he did, and he grew on me, in a good way. I respect him now as a hobbit to human, or man, or I don't know what you could call me. I guess humans works fine, I guess. I don't know, whatever. So I do want to say that. Frodo, I have no issues with Frodo after all this, mainly because he was, influenced and brainwashed essentially by the ring, so my reservations are held back from that. So Smeagol, I love the way his story ended. I thought it made the most sense. I loved it. Didn't, after all he's done, no, you deserve the way you go out.
Now, when it comes to Legolas and Gimli and Aragorn, I love their story. I'm happy Aragorn can live happily ever after as a king of Gondor. I hope that's right, because, like, I'm still kind of confused on all, like, the towns or countries or how all that Middle Earth life works, to be honest. You know, we did lose some valuable people throughout this story, but hey, it's the casualties of war. I'm very happy they defeated Sauron's army, and saved Middle Earth and the Shire. Because as I'm sure if you watch earlier in the video, I just want to go back to the Shire. I wanted them to celebrate. Thanks for all the hard work you guys put in the last 13 months. Which, by the way, I didn't really think it was 13 months. I was assuming it was like 6 to 8 months at most, not over a year. But hey, winning's winning. You gotta do what you gotta do. They didn't get the celebration I was expecting, and that kind of sucks. But hey, they still went out like champions. They still completed the task. They all worked together, and they did what they had to do. Now, I was a little upset when Frodo left out of, Middle Earth, which I was like, alright, I get it. Like, I understand why, but I didn't like it because I was like, I just wish we, got a little bit of enjoyment out of them being home, Samwise getting married and having children, which that was great, by the way. Congrats to him and Rose. I remember that. I think that's her name, if I'm correct. So, see, like, everybody was living their best life, even though you can see Frodo wasn't super happy about, his life afterwards, which I get. You don't go on a insane adventure for 13 months and just be able to live a normal life. I get it. It makes sense. So, if I had to rate the overall movie, I'd say like a 9. Like, I'd put it a little bit above the second movie, but not by much, personally. Just because I liked the way the movie got into the action, After watching the second one, I jumped right back into the story, and everything went great. Now, if I had to rate the trilogy as a whole, I'd say like a strong, like 8.8. Now, that's kind of like, adding up the totals of all my reviews, and then that whole math equation algorithm we do to review movies and all that. And yeah, I give a strong 8.8. Would I rewatch it again? Absolutely. If the timing's right, of course. Would I watch like those extended versions? Honestly, probably not, because while I did enjoy the movies and everything, we'll see when that time comes, but that's later on. I kind of wish I had watched it earlier than I did, but hey, better late than never. I'm happy I watched it nonetheless. If you see me closing my eye, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yes, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, let me know what you think down below. And if you haven't seen it and you're watching this video, I recommend you watching it, It doesn't hurt trying something new for once. I'm having fun doing it. The franchise or trilogy or whatever you want to call it that I'm going to jump into next is going to be the Indiana Jones franchise. I know I'm feeling the negative energy about how I've never seen that. How dare you? I hate you. I hate myself too, and I'm sorry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch, I guess, the original 3 Indiana Jones movies. I don't know if there's more than 3, to be completely honest. I don't know much about that series either, besides Harrison Ford's in it, and he's trying to save the Crystal Skull from the Pirates of the Caribbean while fighting Power Rangers off at, SpaceX or Fate with Jason from the Freddy Krueger movies. I don't know what's happening. But thank you if you follow me along this journey of the Lord of the Rings, journey through Middle Earth, I guess you can say, from Shire to the end of the movie to back to the Shire. I know it sounds like I didn't watch the movie, like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not good with names. They introduce a lot throughout this whole series, so I don't want to, throw out wrong names and everything, so bear with me with that. Thank you for taking the time to watch these videos if you have. Like I said, if you haven't seen the other 2, links will be in the description down below. And I will see you next time. Thank you.